everybody, and welcome to another video. We are going to start this one off with
pointless overtake of the week.
Now, not only is this pointless overtake of the week, it is one of them drivers that doesn't look further than the end of their bonnet and can't seem to see that my lane has got more traffic in it than his lane. So as soon as it pulls in, it wants to pull straight back out. So rather than it being pointless overtake of the week, it should be pointless pulling back into the inside lane of the week, but then that is a bit bloody long, isn't it? But I've got to remember, not everyone can do more than one thing at once. Overtake, indicate, look further down the end of the road, maybe even use the other brain cell in your head to actually realise that we're all going to be sitting in traffic almost side by side a little bit further down the road. Now in this clip, we're in Kingston on the one-way system. Now if you want to turn left on a one-way system, you would get in the what lane? The left lane, wouldn't you? You would get in the left lane. Not unless you drive a Range Rover. Yes, because a Range Rover would be in the right-hand lane, wanting to get over to the left, just when someone from the inside lane wants to get over to the middle lane. Lots of horns going off here, by the way, which you can't really hear. Oh, and I think that's a red light. Yeah, Range Rovers don't stop at red lights when they're all confused and everything, which is pretty much all the time. And if you follow the Range Rover around the bend there, it's still in the wrong lane. It's still in the middle lane when it's turning left. It wants to turn left just round that bend there. Now, I know that it wants to turn left there because when I went round the bend, all the other cars were there other than the Range Rover. So it did turn left. Now, in this clip, we are looking at that white car there. Doesn't want to go in the yellow box junction, which is fair enough, but doesn't mind going through a red light. Now as we come round the corner here, we come across another stupid person crossing the road right in front of us. I will highlight him. There he is, walking there with a youngster. He's in the road, walking in the road.
Another stupid person. Did you even...
And that is the first time he looked to the left. The first time he looked to the left there. He's not on the crossing yet. He's taken that direction of that arrow to get there. And yet, when he crosses the road here, he does look for the bikes. He looks for bikes down a bike lane, but doesn't look for cars on the road. Some people, eh? Now, this is one for you guys to let me know who you think's at fault here. You've got a numpty on a bike and a numpty in a car. We're looking roughly here. The car is indicating like it wants to turn right, but it doesn't want to turn right. But it is indicating. So should the bike have been overtaking someone that's indicating to turn right? No, definitely not. But should the car really have a good proper look and see if there's a bike there? Yes, it should. So odds on a postcard. Who would have been at fault if they had crashed there? Now I'm going to show you that in slow motion because you can't see the cyclist down the road. He's come from the inside to overtake someone that's indicating to turn right. And if you freeze it here at this point, he's really lucky it is solid traffic going the other way as well, because he just rides straight into oncoming traffic otherwise. Yeah, for me, the bike is more at fault than the car because he's swung from the inside to the outside and overtaking someone that's indicating to turn right. Now in this clip, we've got an Audi in front of us. Always an Audi that wants to turn left from the right-hand lane. But we're really looking at the RAC van, who is also in the wrong lane. Cuts me up and goes through not one, but two red lights at the same time. And then has got the cheek to bib the Audi.
Road markings, look at the road markings, look at the road markings, and look at the red light.
Now I've got to admit, I see a lot of people go through these red lights. They seem to not understand that that first light there to the left hand side, let me highlight it here, is the second light for the light that we're waiting at. But the other two to the right hand side, and there's one behind the light that we're waiting at, is a different set of traffic lights. And people seem to think that it's a second light and they've already gone through the first phase here, so they're going to go through the second phase over there. No, there's a stop line on the ground there for pedestrians. That's a separate traffic light there that he's gone through. So he has gone through two traffic lights there. It is another badly designed road from the good old British workforce. But in this situation, always look for the stop line. And always look out for confused drivers like this guy in front of us. It hasn't got a clue where it's going. It needs both lanes here. Yeah, it's going to just cut across both lanes at the roundabout here. He's in 2 lanes again there. And now he's going to turn left here. Or is he?
You're all over the fucking place, mate. Yeah.
No, he's not. Maybe you didn't fancy the 7-foot barrier here in his big car that you can't fucking drive. If you can't drive a big car, don't fucking buy one. Now in this clip we are looking at the self-entitled Range Rover. Not the one directly behind us though. It's behind that one that we're looking at as we're approaching a roundabout here. In Malden this is, if anyone wants to know where we are. I get out quite quickly and leave everyone behind. But it doesn't take the second Range Rover very long at all to catch me up. So I've entered the roundabout here and I'm going to take my exit. And then I'm going to move out to the right hand lane. The reason I'm moving out to the right hand lane is because there's a bus lane that's coming up. It is a 24-hour bus lane as well for the thousands and thousands of buses that you can see here. Anyway, look in the distance. You'll see the Range Rover. Yeah, he's not waiting. He's not going to be pulling out just yet. He's got some undertaking to do, isn't he? Yeah, the self-entitled Range Rover driver. Now, if you look closely at his bonnet there, he's missing some letters off his Rover. And he's obviously knocked them off using the self-entitlement wax. This one is suitable for Audis, Mercedes and Range Rovers. You can get this at most good stores and some shitty ones as well. Now in this clip, some of you regulars of the channel will know that I've got back on the bike after about 20 years of not cycling. And the problems that I have are pedestrians. The main problem of cycling that I find is pedestrians. I always use cycle paths, like this one over here on the right hand side. It's a cycle path for both directions. Over where the wheelie bins are is where pedestrians are supposed to go. But no, this guy here looks around and the sheep will follow him. That did go a little bit wrong. For starters, the cyclist wasn't supposed to hit the first sheep, but I couldn't mess about with it anymore. Anyway, we're going down the road now, a little bit further down the road. We're overtaking a bus. Why does this Mercedes not see anyone?
Why not pull out? Why not pull out? What was that? Fucking hell.
Yep, he's definitely been using the self-entitlement wax. Now, although I did not see a phone in this car in front, it's got all the hallmarks of someone using a phone. It really has. It wasn't me that used the horn on him neither. It was the guy behind me. So when the lights go green, there is a little bit of a delay.
Come on, today.
But when someone uses a horn on these people, what do? They tend to just hit the accelerator really fast. It is only a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here. And he does want to turn right, but his concentration's not there. I'm pretty sure, as you'll hear me in the car, it's a phone. It's got to be.
Got to be a phone. Oh, the concentration level is immense.
But here's the thing. This guy could actually move forward a bit and get out of the way of lane 2. So anyone that's in lane 2 can't go past because he's blocking the way. And the thing is, he doesn't even look in his mirror to see it. You know, we're going to have to go to the rear camera now. And this lot queuing up in lane 2 behind him must have gone to the same numpty school of motoring as him. You can see that he's indicating. You can see that he's blocking your path. But oh no, let's queue up behind him like a bunch of numpties. I mean, what is wrong with common sense on our road at the moment? But this idiot still doesn't look behind him to see if he can do anything by getting out of the way maybe. So now we come to the spooky weird part of the video. A strange phenomenon that I cannot understand. I cannot explain this phenomenon. I'm not even sure I'm saying that correctly, but I cannot even explain what happened here. As some of you know, I drive an electric car that cannot be heard. So, how the hell did she know that I was coming? She didn't hear me, and she definitely didn't look, and she was on her phone at the same time. Strange phenomenon. And I know I'm saying that wrong. I can't help it. So we're going to move on to something else that's a bit strange. I take it back, it's not strange, it's just a fucking idiot. So how many vehicles are you just going to keep waiting while you do this stupid manoeuvre? Well, it's not a stupid manoeuvre, but it's a stupid place to do this manoeuvre. There's me, there's a car behind me, and look how many there, what's that, 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 vehicles that have got to wait for you to do your manoeuvre in a stupid place. Well done, mate. So I'm just going to run this through a little bit just so I can show you, just so you can get your bearings of where we are actually. Finally, someone that actually used their head there. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to go down here just so you get to know where we are. Just over here to the left-hand side is where that Mark Boland shrine is. Just over there by the left in the trees there. If you go down behind that, that's where that is. That's the, we're coming up to the bridge where he took off from that horrible night and died in the trees to their left. So that's where we are. That's all I've just shown you where we are. And this is the bridge where we took off from. So now we're in Fulham Palace Road. And all you got to do is look at the road markings. Great big right arrows there. They're big right turn only lane there, yeah, to our right hand side. I wonder what car can't work that out. Well, let's go to the rear camera and find out, shall we? Well, it's not this one behind me because it does the same as me. So does the van. The van behind that does the same. So come on, which vehicle's he going to be that's going to go down the wrong lane, going to go all the way to the front and then suddenly realise, oh, it's a right turn only lane. So now we've got a bus coming down here. Great big red bus that's indicating right. So if you can't see a great big red bus that's indicating right, then there's got to be something wrong with you. You shouldn't be on the road. It's not this one. It's this one, the trainee Audi driver, the Fiat 500, and look, it's got a light out. What a surprise. Oh, I haven't seen one of them with a light out since the last video I did, I think. And if we go forward a little bit there, we see this one here that's just going to sit in the cycle box because I'm pretty sure that he wants to go straight on rather than turning right. It's a pretty stupid place to actually sit, whether you're going right or straight on in the cycle box though. So we're still going down this road and it does go into 2 lanes, but one of them is a bus lane, which is timed and you're allowed to go in it at the moment, but there are parked cars down there. You'll see the Fiat 500, the trainee Audi driver has a little look, but one of Sadiq Khan's license to kill assassins, he's going for it. And as you saw, he cut up the trainee Audi driver there, but he can't see more than 5 feet in front of him that there's a great big white van in the way. It is embarrassing how these private hire drivers drive. And I can say that now because I'm not one of them. This, in actual fact, is the day that I'm actually giving my licence back. I was driving to actually give my licence back. And obviously, they're all steaming down the inside here, undertaking. But it is still only a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here. But none of them are doing it, though, are they? And here's the Fiat 500, the trainee Audi driver with a light out. Now, in this clip, I just want to show you how bad some people's reactions are. It's unbelievable how slow they are to react. A cat runs out in front of me. I stop straight away, no problem. Car coming towards me is terrible, absolutely terrible. The cat doesn't get hurt, by the way.
Stop! Fucking, can you not see that? How fucking slow is are people to react?
Now you can tell by my voice that I'm pissed off with that guy because I am an animal lover and he had more time to see it than what I did and yet he was slower to react than me. So a little bit further down the road we've got a bit of a chav behind us. Now if you're a parent you must know that your boy is riding around on one of these things. They're highly illegal and the way he's riding it is highly dangerous. The guy's going to end up dead shortly the way he's riding this. How, as a parent, do you not know that your kid's got one of them somewhere? Seriously, how do you not know? I mean, the police are doing nothing about it. The parents seem to be doing nothing about these idiots. And yet, they're everywhere. They're everywhere where I live. This is close to where I live. And they're everywhere. I see them near enough every day. And yet the police are not doing anything about it. They're just not out on the streets, are they? So we come to the last clip of the day. Now, it's small car syndrome strikes again. This road coming up is quite tight. Parked cars on either side of the road, but two cars can get side by side. A car and a bus probably can't, which is why I'm going to wait for this bus to come out, wait for these cars here, and then wait for this bus, and then I'm going to go. So unless there's another bus coming, I should be okay to drive straight down this road now. But unfortunately, I've got two cars that's got small car syndrome that seem to think they are driving buses.
You don't need my side of the road. Fucking get over! Fucking hell. What's wrong with everyone?
Yes, I seriously do not know what this idiot thought he was driving. I mean, what is he doing? What is he doing? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.